Hi, my name is Immanuel Mellis, and today I am going to show you how to do a non-synchronous digital sight reading recording. Many of us don't have the luxury of having multiple devices and cameras across the whole entire place in order to record your experience. That's okay. Because what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to do it with just a phone and a laptop. So the first step is to get to your piece. So after you've gotten to Messenger, go to the messages that has your piece there. This one's for viola, that's me. Download it, put it wherever you want it to be placed, and then just open up your PDF, make it the full screen, and then have it set up so that you can play until there's a rest. Hi. So the next step involves your phone. So let's just mosey on down to your phone over here. And if you're using an iPhone, just go to voice memos. If you're going to your Android, use the audio recording application installed in there, or you can download your own application using your phone store. When you're there, push record, and then this is the app that I use. It's called just Metronome. This is what the icon looks like. And go there. Find your metronome value. For us, it's 130. So we're going to bring this out to 130, just like that. And then keep that sound in your head, but turn the volume off. And this will allow us to read the score while also keeping track of time. This is going to be different, but it's a really good skill to develop. Okay, so this is a full-out example of me sight reading the next one. There's a few things I do before I start sight reading. So besides just checking everything, I just like to do a quick run through of just the scale. Okay, so there we go. So now I'm gonna look at it just for ergonomics. So now I'm gonna get started on this. I'm gonna take the metronome off. I would like you to announce the name of the piece when you're sight reading, okay? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a 1 through. I'm gonna see how this recording is. If it's like I completely explode and life is terrible, then I will mention that my first recording was not used. I'm gonna say I'm starting at measure 1. Okay. And here we go. Try to take a little bit of silence before you actually make the recording, because that will allow for our sound engineers to know when to actually cut up the music faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, your recording's done. This is how I would like you to name the piece. Honestly, as long as you name it something that involves your... So just write the last name of the composer. And then when you send it to me, just send it to Immanuel Mellis at gmail.com. The subject is the same as the name of your file. And I like messages. You can just say something. But anyway, send it out. And then I'm going to get the message.